Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you everything inside of the brand new Valentine's update here inside of Fisch on Roblox. So this is actually a pretty big update, even for Fisch. So yeah, this is going to be pretty exciting. I'm going to show you basically everything inside of this. By the way, guys, this is going to be one of the last times I do the OmniFlare Rod giveaway. So if you guys do want to be entered, make sure to leave a like on this video, comment your username down below. Make sure you hype the video. One of the last times I'm going to go ahead and do it. So make sure you do enter. So first off, you're going to see that the Valentine's event is here. This is going to be our new location, I guess, is right here. We have a new location. Pick a duo to go through the event with. Make sure you're around for actual Valentine's Day. So there's going to be some sort of event on Valentine's Day. So make sure you are tuned in for that because that's obviously really, really important. So at spawn, what you guys can do is you can actually head over to the Valentine's event right here. There's a lot of content. I'm going to kind of go into everything that has been added in this update. It's a pretty cool update. As you guys can see, we have cutscenes and literally everything right here. So pretty peak. I'm eating lunch right now while I'm recording this video. So I'm sorry if there's like weird noises, I guess. But yeah, pretty cool new world right here. And boom. So we have a lot of stuff to do. These leaderboards are going to go crazy, by the way, lock in. So there's a lot of stuff that I want to tell you and talk about, especially when it comes to leaderboards. There's tons of new shops. There's literally so much in this update. I think this update's really cool. Way bigger than any of the things we had before. The first thing I want to go over to and look at is the brand new shop they've added. Someone just sent me a duo request. I'm not going to accept that quite yet because I don't see the purpose in doing that. So there is a rod right here, or there's a chocolate. Then there's a handy, which I don't know what exactly that does. That just costs money. It looks like, so that costs chocolate. So there's a new currency. We can add our duo down there. Then we have, it looks like some kind of relic, a Cupid relic. That is very interesting. So that's a completely new thing. Valentine's shopkeeper, Tom. Let's see. My shelves are ready. Are you? Thanks for stopping by. Let's trade. So I don't know what you have to do for that. But then we have the rose rod right here, which costs a decent amount. It has a okay luck. Okay. I mean, nothing here is insane. Only obtained during Valentine's. So I don't know if that like gets you more chocolate or something. We'll have to take a look at all of that a little bit later on. So we have that. Let's kind of read through what we have next. So we have a new limited location, which I've already kind of gone over. But yeah, new limited location. And there's going to be a leaderboard ranking for basically, I guess, people that complete this event. So if you take a look at this right here, compete for a leaderboard ranking for unique reward on the 21st. So that's when the event goes away. So basically, if you make it on the leaderboards, you're going to get a unique, exclusive, I guess, limited item, which is kind of cool. So we have the Valentine's rewards. There are 3 new leaderboards available at Sweetheart Shores. So again, this is the thing: complete solo or duo, complete chocolates earned, duo quest completed, or Valentine's caught. New limited bestiary. I want to go ahead and take a look at this. Should be in the limited fish, and it should be like Valentine's. It should be at the bottom. Valentine. Boom. There's actually a lot of fish in here, so I'll probably make guides and stuff on how to catch each one of these. But yeah, we have all of these right here, and I believe you can just throw your fishing rod in here and let's see what we get. All right, we have gotten one of the limited time fish, I guess, not fishes. Let's see what we catch. It looks like boom. All right, so let's go ahead and get into how you can go ahead and complete this event, everything you need to do. So we have 2 different quests right here. We have Sweetheart Sarah. So let's go ahead and talk to her. You need to select a duo to complete her quest. So this is the duo quest giver right here. So if you're doing this with multiple people, or I guess an alt account, this is who you're gonna talk to. Now, if you want Sweetheart Sam, I believe this is going to be, yeah. Do you have a duo in the server? Would you like quest? No, I don't want a duo. So you can do quests with or without a duo. Either one of those works. So if I click I do not want a duo, are you sure you do not want to do these quests with a duo? You won't have the best experience. So you can decide. I'm going to decide later if I want to do these with a duo or not. I can probably just use another account and do these quests really quickly, which is probably what I'll do. So yeah, there's that. Now we have the leaderboards right here. So we have a couple people that have done some quests already, which is quite absurd. Now the Love Storm eel has also returned. They're going to appear in the ocean again. The eels are gone, but something else has taken their place. Catch a Love Storm turtles and their variants. So yeah, this is going to be, I guess, the new limited. And then Cupid's promise. Cupid arrived to deliver a promise is what this says right here. So, or rather Cupid Carl, to let everyone know that the Cupid has a surprise for everyone on Valentine's Day. So make sure you log in on Valentine's Day. I know there's a lot of updates and other games coming out on Valentine's Day, but make sure you at least log in for this update because, I mean, it's going to be free stuff, kind of similar to the Christmas thing. I don't think you'll get a free item or anything, but just for those with a duo on Valentine's Day, Cupid will offer everyone a Valentine's present. So make sure you have a duo on Valentine's Day to get a free present from Cupid. We have the wishing well, which I'm going to show you. Drop by the wishing well once per day. Grab a quick random reward for tossing a coin. Sometimes it'll be a buff. Other times it may be something pretty strong. And then we have the chocolate currency, new limited rods, and then several limited secrets. So yeah, there's a lot. Now let's go over to the wishing well and let's take a look at how exactly this functions because there's a lot of quests and different things that we can actually go ahead and do. So the wishing well, let's go ahead and make a wish. I believe we can do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a wish really fast. I don't know if we have like a coin or something. Okay, so we got an XP buff. Come back tomorrow for another wish. So we just got the wisher title. That's pretty cool. So you can get XP buffs. I mean, there's a lot that you can get from this. I probably will AFK in a bit to try to get all of these different fish, I guess, complete the whole thing. But it looks like this one is decent considering it has a -25 progress speed, but it's just stayed in the middle. So heart stuffed bear is a new catch that we just got. Let's take a look on this. That's what it is. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, there's a lot. There's new mutations as well, like I already talked about. So we have these 2 events events that you can go ahead and complete. These are like quests. There's a guy right here. I haven't talked to him yet. I want to see what he's all about. My girl got me this huge bouquet. I kind of lost it. Please go find me a new one. Sure, I guess. Thank you. I'm going to be back hiding now. So obtain 3 giant rows for Ethan. We need to figure out how to do that. I don't know if that's something we find around the map or if we just fish for. Cupid call right here. I want to talk to him real quick. Accept Cupid's promise. So you have to do this or you won't get the rewards. You have to accept promise. You have to turn back to get these rewards, I guess. Right now I'm kind of just looking around to see if we have to find these or if how we obtain these. These may be from a quest, honestly. I would assume so. All right, I'm going to continue fishing and I will be back once I have more information. All right, guys. So I just did a ton more grinding. Just kind of figure out basically everything else you need to be doing inside of this event. And there's actually a decent amount. All right, so the very first thing is this guy, Sweetheart Sam. After you complete his first quest, you have to go ahead and complete half your bestiary before you can go ahead and move on to the next quest, which I was working on, but then I decided I would record the rest of this video because I do feel like I have a pretty good grasp on what you need to do. So you have to complete the rest of this. I'm only 38%. One thing to note is that one of the fish here is going to be kind of like the Love Storm eel. It was like the Love Storm turtle or something like that we kind of saw. It was like in the update logs over here on the side. So that's going to be something you have to do. Then we have Savannah. Now, the thing about her is you can only do her quests if you're duos. So I'm going to go and show you the actual important stuff now that you need to do. This right here, the Valentine's 2026 Amora. This quest right here is super easy to complete. I'm almost done. You have to catch 61 basically event fish. The only annoying thing is you're not like guaranteed to catch an event fish. That's why I have like 152 streak and I've only caught like 61 of them. So I was catching a bunch of these and learning a bunch of stuff. So the next thing I need to show you is that there's actually some more quests that we can go ahead and complete. So I can get out of this. What did I just click on? If we take out this candlestick, which I'll show you how to get it, but Candle of Compassion, if we take this out, this is actually something you can do. Now, I'm not quite sure 100% what it does yet, but this is one thing you need to do is light all the candles around the map. Now, from what I know, this is a server-sided event, meaning that, you know, once you do this, I guess, I'm just gonna go ahead and complete or get all these quests ready. But yeah, so we have 100 chocolates and sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought. So yeah, here's another one right here. So we'll just go ahead and light that lantern. It's a little bit complicated, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, they're all over the map. You light them. Not 100% sure what happens quite yet, but you do need to do that. And this I don't think is tied to a specific quest because I'll show you where you actually buy this. But if you run all the way up here, you will see that there's a place up here, and this is where you're gonna buy the sweet candle thing or the compassion candle, whatever it's called. This is where you buy the compassion candle from. So it only costs like $250, or maybe it was. There's pretty much nothing else up here. There is apparently some NPC up here. I was not able to find it. People kept telling me there's an NPC up here though. So I'm gonna run around real quick and check and make sure. But yeah, so we have this area up here. Now the wishing well. Another thing I learned about the wishing well is you can actually get atomic nukes out of here. So that's gonna be for the Valentine's update. So that waterfall, that whole area up there. Look, there's actually another candle up there on that little art, and I do believe you can actually through this waterfall. Yeah, so you can go through the waterfall. That's gonna take you into this secret area called the Behind Waterfall area, where we have more quests that we can go ahead and complete. We visit this realm only to reclaim it. 5 heavenly doves and 1 blessed doves. Now I'm not 100% sure how you get these yet. I don't think a lot of people are, so I'll probably show that in a different video potentially. But this is where you can buy the Valentine's relic, 35,000 chocolates for the Valentine's relic. Yeah, I don't know if there's really anything else in this cave. There's like this area over here, but I don't think there's really anything else in here. This wall looked kind of weird though. So yeah, there's this area right here. Then obviously we have all of these quests that you guys can complete. But yeah, I don't know how to get a heavenly dove or a blessed dove yet. I don't know if that's something that you fish up. I believe it probably is. But yeah, I mean, there's not too much other to the update. There's just a ton of quests to go ahead and complete. You can obviously catch that new Valentine's turtle. I probably will have a video in a second coming out on how to make a ton of chocolates really quickly. So make sure to stay tuned for that. By the way, we'll have a bunch of macros linked in the description. I know a lot of people have been trying to find macros to macro this event and make it a lot easier. So if you guys want those, I will have a bunch of macros linked in the description below. But yeah, that is probably going to be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Helps the channel out a ton. There's a ton more things to this update, so I will be making more videos showing you how to get and some more rods and stuff like that. But this is the base guide for how to complete the Valentine's event. There's a bunch of quests you need to go ahead and do, like the candle quest, this quest, this quest. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.